he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. Stan, you and I were just talking. The scorekeepers are going to be busy tonight trying to keep up with all the back and forth. 2 powerhouse offenses going at it head-to-head tonight.
You got that right, Kevin. One very important focal point to call out, transition. You know you're going to get scored on, but you got to push the ball back the other way and find some easy buckets of your own on the run.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And that one, good.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Here's Champagnie. 9 points last game out. And here is Fox. 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block. Pass to Randall. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound, San Antonio. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the court.
Bumped on the way up, but hits it, and they call the blocking foul.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And that one misses. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fox with it. 17 points for him last game against Portland. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound, Minnesota. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's McDaniels. Randall from outside. Drills it from outside. Randall's got 5 now.
Well, every season, Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. From past the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Fox, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Count it, good.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That one misses for Randall. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Vassell left side. Here's Champagny. Hasn't made one yet. A pass to Fox. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Fox, no good.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
McDaniels passes to Randall. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Champagny. Now Castle. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. His first shot coming late. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here is Fox. 12 points for him. And here's Barnes for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels against Wembanyama. Randall outside. Five to shoot. Lets it go from the wing, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 20-6 run. Kick by Randall. Lets the three fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Champagnie. He has yet to score. Here's Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fox against DiVincenzo. For three, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. Some changes for Minnesota. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Spurs second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Fox against Highland. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. On the wing, Barnes. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Out to the wing. Reed the pass to Highland. And it's Clark in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 14-point game. San Antonio again missing. And Minnesota has possession, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Here's Wembanyama. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. And that one drops for him. Timberwolves leading by 12. Dosunmu with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Here's Highland. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagnie. And here is Barnes. Offline with his three. Clark right side. Dosunmu finds Clark. Reed with a screen on Barnes. Outside, Reed. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Now here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Nailed from three-point land.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Barnes outside. Pass to Champagnie. Harper in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 17. Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, as a scorer, that's where Anderson likes to operate. He has a lot of tricks in there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Highland. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Reed with a screen for Highland. No good on the triple. Fox inside the line. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Randall. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Over Clark. A shot by Johnson, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. Randall passes to Dosunmu. Pass to Reed. Clark outside. Clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 15.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
Now here's Barnes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shoots from the elbow. Johnson gets the bucket.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Harper against Highland. Randall down low. Nails the baby hook. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barnes outside. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Highland passes to Dosunmu. Randall against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Highland. Rebounded by Castle.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Cornette. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Harper wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Harper's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Highland the bounce pass. Randall down low, covered by Barnes. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Fox, he's checked in for Harper. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Spurs passing it around. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 14. Outside, Fox. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Another reason why Fox is the perfect guy to run this offense. He excels in pick-and-roll action.
Edwards against Castle. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside, Reed. Outside, Edwards. Over Castle. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell left side. And Fox has it in the corner. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Up and in on the layup. Fox has got 16.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Dosunmu. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Randall. Got a piece of it. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Spurs trail by 10. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
And here's Edwards following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the jumper in space. 13 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. He gets it in there. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Pass to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Now Castle. Back to Vassell. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Randall. Clock at 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
The first one falls. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
All free throws good from Randall.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 21, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Minnesota leading by 9. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Randall down low. He's against Olynyk. Randall with the bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside, Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. The free throw off from Fox.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
And here is Fox, after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Outside, Fox. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Randall. 26 points for him. McDaniels outside. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 10. A pass to Fox. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got 25 points in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here is Edwards. Takes a three. Not that time. It's off. Now shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Randall against Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Fox drains the three-pointer. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Edwards. A three. Vassell grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Fox. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Timberwolves.
Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than playing well on the road and hearing that silence.
Yeah, in many ways, they've looked like the more comfortable team. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio Fox. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. He's defended by Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 28 points for the game.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
Spurs trail by 7. And here is Vassell. Wembanyama left side. On the wing, Fox. Defended by DiVincenzo. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Outside Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Yep, it counts. 32 points for De'Aaron Fox.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Edwards cashing in from outside.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The wide open look here for Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. There's a screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, Vassell went in anyway, knowing contact was coming.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Vassell.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
Vassell hits them both.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
Now here's Randall. 30 points in the game. Outside Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle for the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And there it is for him. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough. I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And Edwards, no good on that one.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And with that shot, the Minnesota Lynx cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Fox.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now, here's McDaniels. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Castle. 11 feet away. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama just too big down low.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Randall down low. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Now Castle. Edwards defending. Outside, Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 11. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Edwards inside. Castle covering.
Right there.
Outside, Edwards. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A pass to Fox. Vassell, a screen on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
McDaniels, a screen on Fox. Randall outside. Randall is doubled. Castle against DiVincenzo. That one, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Fox passes to Champagnie. Spurs working the ball around now. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Edwards with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. They get the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pass to Champagnie. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Outside for Randall. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall outside. For 3, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 8th assist in the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Guys?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Fox against Highland. Now Fox. He's got 39. Floats one. And the layup is good. Fox has got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Randle outside for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Highland. Fox from outside. Castle on the wing. That three off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here goes Edwards. Highland. No good from outside. And San Antonio shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Barnes can't get it to go. And Reed has got the ball here for Minnesota. For three, Edwards. Pass to Dosunmu. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Got that bucket in no time at all. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Randle left side. Over Barnes. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Fox passes to Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Highland deciding where to go with it. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 39.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Reed. Highland against Barnes. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Randle. Shoots over Fox. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
About 3 seconds between shot and game plan. And that one's good. Champagny.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here's Edwards. He's got 39. From the arc. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Beyond the arc. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. San Antonio trailing here. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Clark in at the 3. Now, here's Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Harper. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Highland with it. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled, fires from deep, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Now, here's Fox. There's the drive, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
What intensity from Fox there. With his speed, it's easy for the defense to make mistakes.
And the first one at the line is good.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here's Reed. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Buries it down low. 32 points for Julius Randle.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
On the wing, Fox. He's defended by Highland. Fox against Highland. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Fox.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Here's Highland. Pass to Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Outside, Fox. Highland with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Up top, Randall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter cast or anything more than that.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Driving the lane, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Clark. Three-pointer, Randall. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. Free throw line jump shot. Buries the jump shot. Fox has got 49 points in the game.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Randall outside. From down in the low post, it goes. 36 points for Julius Randle.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Down low, here's Champagnie. That one goes. Count it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Randle with the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now Vassell. On the wing, Fox. Defended by Dosunmu. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Olynyk. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Free throw good, Fox. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. 3-point lead. Pass to Dosunmu. Here is Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Good on the shot.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Edwards against Castle. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Fox, the bounce pass. To the inside, from in close. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Randle outside. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama. Champagnie passes to Vassell. Spurs passing it around to take the lead. A shot by Champagnie, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Pass to Randle. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And the Spurs scoring again.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Count that bucket. Fox has got 54 points. And so it's Minnesota with it. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Randall outside. Edwards against Castle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the middle. That's good from Fox on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall kicks to Gobert. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. For 3, Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Fox gets it to go.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Randall fires. And that time also a missed shot.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Edwards. The 3 doesn't go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. And it doesn't go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. The shot is good.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Six-point lead. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. 1:37 left in the 4th. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert there for the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards with it. That one goes in.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a leader.
Fox. Good, he hits again.
make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Minnesota shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Edwards. Randle right side. Now Gobert. Oh, what a finish.
Well, you got to love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Fox's double. Now Castle takes the shot, and he hits the jumper.
What a play from the rookie. Castle showing this team they can rely on him when it counts.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now. Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now McDaniel. Randle. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randle had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the ref saw.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Randle. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
The first, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Wembanyama reels it in, and that's an intentional foul. the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Outside, Edwards. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.